Hello, everybody. Kirakage here with PowerWash Simulator, a trophy hunter's journey. I don't know what happened in the previous stream. Like, it just came up saying broadcast, like, not, like, stop broadcasting. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go have my dinner. Because, food. So I had some food, then I watching, YouTube shorts. But, like, the Reddit stories have come up lately and they're just, I don't know, addictive to watch, for lack of a better word. So I was basically just doing that, waiting for my mum to finish work. And then I was like, okay, I'll stream after she's finished work. And since I'm streaming, she has since finished work. Yeah. So I'm back now. Huh. Interesting. All right. Anyway, gonna go ahead and clean stuff the Rogel Dawn battle tank, and starting with the stowed shovel because that's directly related to a trophy. I'm being very careful not to clean other stuff around it. Hence why I'm not just blasting shit like I normally do, because it's very close to the other stuff. There we go. Astra's Militarium secret weapon. Astra Militarium secret weapon. Don't know why it's a secret weapon, but okay. Alright. So this one hopefully should be faster than the others. Right? Surely. I gotta say I don't have great faith that it's going to be. But let's find out, I guess. Okay, so this tank seems to have wheels that kind of look like a train. No! I mean, yes, but they're like wheels. Now, these wheels are on like cars and stuff, but just without the tires. Well, with tires on cars, but this is basically a tire without the tires. A wheel without the tires. Wow, that was hard to say. Like I have something in my tooth. Like, food's stuck and it's just annoying me. I don't actually think I do, it's just the feeling of it. Yay, train wheel cleaned! Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh, these might be hard to get at, possibly. Surely because of positioning around stuff, but I don't actually know. But PowerWash Man can do this because he is bloody magical with his ability to clean anything and everything. It's just a matter of tenacity and angles at the end of the day. I wonder if this is going to be like the hardest part of the cleaning this particular area is going to be the wheels. I feel like maybe. At the moment, yes. But there could be something harder that pops up later on. Like the little tracky thing that's there. Oh, okay. Okay, got another wheel. I'm going to focus on getting the wheels done first, just purely because I feel like they're going to be the hardest part of this all. I could be wrong. I could be super wrong and like something else is going to be harder, but I don't know, it seems like it's going to be rough to get through. Okay, wheel track is being done. Alright, next spot is here. That is sort of in the way, although not in a bad way since I need to clean it. Oh, okay, so that's all the wheels done on this side. I will go ahead and get the wheels on this side. Oh, looks like I can get them a little bit from this side. Oh! Okay. I didn't realize that that was dirty on the inside and I could get at it. That's handy to know. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean what we can here of this. Yeah, definitely feel like I have something in my tooth. Oh, my tooth, like between my teeth. It's really annoying. Thing is I don't actually... Oh, no, there probably is. Oh. Can I get it? Where? Strange. Anyway. Continue cleaning the wheel. There we go. We move on to the next one here. Clean what we can from certain angles, then move on to other parts as we move along. In the edges here, if we can, and then do like the inside of it. Yeah. Next one is this one. Get that in there. Seems I pushed the wrong button, but that's fine. Wrong button's been pushed. Happens on occasion. And get this along in this part here. Alright. Then another track wheel cleaned. Awesome. Then this one here. And along the edges all. Oh, this looks like mud. How did the wheels get dirty? Like, what sort of war zone was it in? Probably classified, not allowed to know. Whatever, but like, where did they put the tank? It's wet mud, but not everywhere. Like, that's mossy. So I wonder what kind of battles this was. If there was anything, I don't know, significant battle of some kind. That there we go. Okay. And get on over to that. There we go, track wheel clean. Now, I'm going to focus on cleaning these thingies. I don't know what they're called, so I'm just calling it a thingy. But, get as much of this as I can. Then move over this part. Oh, okay. See complications arising here. And then what we can along the edges here. Oh, okay. That's going to be a bit harder than I thought to clean this. Not as difficult as the inside, it's just because you have to be at certain angles to get certain parts of it, which is kind of annoying. Okay, well, I'll come back to that later. Get something easy to clean. And also, I reckon doing the top part might make that bottom part a bit easier. It's all a part of the same track. That is just a theory though, I guess. But based on what I've done previously, normally if I get the certain parts of it, like it gives other dirt. Okay, among our number, there are the regiment withheld. Are you familiar with it? I mean, you just said that it's withheld, so how could I be familiar with something that you're withholding from me? Also, no, because I don't know Warhammer. But like, well, most of my number need encouragement from my sword power, from my power sword, with need it to hold them back. That sounded so R-rated. Well, what's that? Might you thought to? Dude, phrasing, man. That totally sounds like you're offering something else up, which is just really funny. But like, phrasing, dude. Come on. You really should know better. Unless you do know better and doing it intentionally to fuck with me. Which, good job. You did. That's a good joke. I don't think that's your intention, but if it is, you have succeeded in being jokey and funny. And making me uncomfortable. Probably is intentional that way. Okay. I don't know where I am or how the hell I ended up wherever the hell it was that I was just then. But sure. Okay. Well, looks like I'm cleaning this area. Because why not? It looks like there's like a lot of little wee bits inside of bits in this, like little wee cracks, which I kind of was hoping that I'd avoid on the tank, but it seems I'm not. Yay! That lucky. Okay, so doing the top part will help then. Okay. In that case, I will clean this. then I'll go up and clean stuff up there. But first, or second, I don't know, I actually have to climb on up there. But I'll go and get some obviously dirty parts down the bottom here, of course. And yeah, there's actually quite a lot of dirt underneath it. Alright. Clean, 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 clean. Push the right button to crouch up. That would be handy and helpful and useful. Okay. Alright, got some nice bits in here. Get this part here and clean along here. Oh, yes, nicely done. Okay. What the? Oh, okay. That looks like a frickin' castle sandhouse thing for a moment. I was wondering what the hell it was. It looks like it's just like safety equipment. But it really threw me off. Totally looked like something different. Anyway. Wait. Okay. Alright. Clean this. I don't actually know how much of it I need to clean for it to be cleaned. But just sort of completes it. Okay, done. That worked. Awesome. Okay. Guess I'll do the side of this now. Data recording beyond the regiment withheld stood 3 companies of Candian troops. That is probably most definitely in reference to something from Warhammer, and I just don't know what it is. They say they will be squandered. My diversionary vanguard is it? Diversionary vanguard isn't understand. Yeah, I really don't know Warhammer terms or lore. I mean, I'm a power washer, so I'm not a fighter, man. Like, seriously. Why do you keep going on about me fighting in your wars or whatever? I'm literally here to clean your stuff. Stop trying to make me fight in a war. Not interested. Like, at all. I'm a pacifist, dude. Against power washing. Power washing. Dirt is my enemy. I was about to say power washing is my enemy. Power washing is my only companion. Water is my war. Actually, that would actually be a little effective in a war. Water. And it would be like a bit of a peaceful way to end it as well. I mean, considering decide the, high-powered hose or whatever, instead of like bullets, so it'd be peaceful in that regard. Also, be kind of cold. You could potentially get hypothermia though. Not you, but the people that you're squirting with the water, especially if it's a cold day. It actually can be very painful. Huh. Be a nice alternative to shooting people, getting shot at, like a water gun fight. But, extreme. Although power washer probably wouldn't be great, because considering how strong the water can get, and there's something called like a water drill, which you can use to, basically break through metal. It would probably tear a person up. There's also this. I don't know what what it is they actually do, but it's this YouTube channel. And they have like this water drill thing, and they use it to like rip through stuff. I can't remember where I saw it. I saw it on YouTube, but I don't know if it was a channel around it or if they were like, or if it was one of those ones where like looked at a business or something, because I can't remember if it was good quality or not, like YouTube creator stuff or something different. But yeah, they used like this water drill. Maybe they're going on about safety features of it. I can't remember exactly, but I remember like it being very important that it shut off when you got your hand stuck in there, because you could rip off a finger. Maybe it was a Reddit story thing that was brought up. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, water drills are dangerous. Can I lift that up? Yes, I can. But yeah, water drills can be very dangerous. So a pressure washer, or what's this called? I forgot. Power washer? Like a power washer in a war, set up like that could be incredibly dangerous and painful. And potentially like just more gruesome than shooting someone with a gun. It could even be against the Geneva Convention. Probably not. But it would be kind of funny if it was. In a way. Like a fucking war. Basically what amounts to a water gun being a war crime. Then again, I totally see humans doing something like that. Humans are pretty ingenious and amazing at being creative with the way they do things. And it could technically already fall under the Geneva Convention, because there's something in there about chemical weapons, and no, water's not a chemical, is it? It's an element. Isn't it? I don't actually know. Huh. But assuming that, you know, technically a chemical, technically you can't use it as a weapon in war. I don't actually think that would fly or anything, or it would be true, but it'd be kind of funny. Or like they'd put it in there if someone tried to use it and got really dangerous with it. I don't know what I mean by that, but those were words I said, so yeah. I'm going to have to stick with that. Alright. That's dirt. And then that is also dirt. Okay. And on this, there we go, front skid plate. Okay, skid plate, cool name. And then tank, nozzle, thingy, cannon. It's a cannon. That's what it is, a cannon nozzle. I was trying to think of what it sent out. Where is it? Oh, then there's a minigun, and then there's just normal machine guns. I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Cleaning this. There we go. And clean along here as much as I can without getting up too close and personal yet. Nice, good old general clean over, wash over. Finally, we have the penal legions. Okay. Mission France. Collected these redacted hyperbolic from every corner of the galaxy. What are you on about, dude? I don't understand a word that you're saying. Like, at all. You're very odd. Won't have them redacted, illustrated in their cells when they can be put to use fighting for the glory of the Imperium. Ah, so if you got like a prison army or something, criminals, I feel like perhaps I would deploy it here. Why? Also, I feel like this has been tried before and didn't work out. Be perfect video villain. And yeah, I feel like if you drop your criminals to fight a war for you, you would probably have a bunch of criminals joining the other side because they're like, hey, I don't want to fight you, force me into this, so fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and fight you instead. I kind of feel like humans are petty enough to do something like that. Just for the sake of, hey, I don't want to do this, you forced me, so fuck you. I'm going to go ahead and just do the opposite of what you wanted me to do to spite you. Totally see that happening. But I feel like if it was like it's like an alien race, I feel like maybe it wouldn't be in that situation. Although there would probably be the occasional person in prison who probably wants to like go to war or whatever instead of being in jail, I guess. Yay, cleaned. I don't know. I'm just randomly thinking shit as I play, and yeah. It's whatever pops in my head, I seem to say. Some of the thoughts are like unfinished thoughts, or like still forming, and it just comes out my mouth. Because there's no point in really thinking it through if I don't know if I'm going to think of something, and as I talk, like something might come out of it. That makes sense. Like I'll go on like a tangent of thought, and then saying it out loud, like that'll work. For the sake of not being silent during the stream, which is something that I'm working on, getting better at. So I'm trying to see what happens as I think. I definitely feel like depending on what I play, I'll have easier cues to go off of. But since I don't know anything about Warhammer, I don't really have anything to go off of, and like there aren't really any enemies in the fight, so I don't have I don't know, I don't know where this came from. I think it was PewDiePie. But it was just like the boom headshot. Like I can't do something like that in this game because there's no one to say that about, because I don't kill people in the game, or shoot people or fight people or anything. So I feel like depending on the game, that'll be easy to do. And the like staying quiet and stuff. I originally started playing this because I thought it'd be a nice chill game so I get used to talking, and it is. And again, it is. But I feel like I should have probably played something with a bit more action. Purely because this is really relying on my like creative thought process, and I have that, but I don't know. I feel like I run dry after a bit, and I don't want to repeat myself. So that's the other thing. Although I did at the start with this, I did have like ChatGPT feeding me questions. So I guess it's all part of like the learning process and figuring out where to go and what to do with everything. I mean, hell, I just have a whole thing where I roleplay as the character that I'm playing as, which is great. But I also kind of want to get good at talking outside of that as well. Just so more of my personality comes through, and I guess sharing that while streaming is better than being silent and internalizing those thoughts, because it's kind of like showing, I guess, a vulnerability where I'm like, hey, I'm human, I'm not perfect, and like these are going to be in bots, like all this shit's going to be in bots, so people can go back and be like, hey, let's say I get really, really big or something. People can be like, hey, you were just a nervous fucking wreck way back when. And I can be like, yep, probably still am. Well, not nervous wreck, but just a fumbling wreck. Not even a wreck, a fumbler. Fumbly with thoughts and shit. I don't know. Just, yeah. Just, I am what I am. And I'll continue to be that forever and ever. I don't know what that means. I am who I am, I'm proud of who I am. And I like to grow and be better, and I am doing so, I guess. Like I said, thoughts just sort of tumble out of, and they don't really seem to make sense, and they don't seem to interconnect, but they do in my head, probably because like there's, I don't know, context and intent behind it within my mind that I don't say out loud, because it's more of a, I don't know, it's like a connection that I'm making within myself. Damn, that sounded like some new age bullshit. But kind of like, I don't know, an example, right? There are things, right? Like smells. Why am I saying things? And if you smell a smell, it can be attributed to a certain memory with people, where someone else smells that smell, it means nothing. Also sounds and music and songs and stuff like that. Like, as I'm thinking these thoughts, like, whatever the hell it is that I'm thinking I'm saying, it's like related to a previous thought that I had outside of whatever, or like it's triggering like some sort of weird memory correlation or association with something. So when I say something out loud and it seems disconnected from what I am saying, it is connected within my mind because I have that sort of connection within my head, in my mind, but it's not expressed out loud because it's like not. It's like a smell, basically. So it can't, even if I went ahead and explained that, it probably wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that was a strange sentence. Completely weird, but I know what I mean. So if anyone needs any explanation, feel free to ask, because I don't know if you're going to get anything better than that, because that was me trying to explain what I was trying to mean. I don't know. Anyway, 84% done with this. Huh. I think I should probably get up on top of this, maybe. I don't know. Oh, gun. Two handles. Obviously that's for control, but where's the trigger on it? Also, only one barrel. Okay, so it's what the ammunition is. Do they that seems stupid. Because I'm like thinking of like the way guns shoot, right? There's I hadn't looked around before. Anyway, like guns shoot, right? And there's like recoil and stuff. So I feel like if you held it like that, you'd just really hurt your hands. Because like when you see, okay, I fell down. When you like hold a rifle in games and stuff, you like hold it like this. Oh, okay. This is actually an interesting one. I just got a what do you call it? Like a spammer thing over on Kick, but it's different to what I normally get. Say, grow your stream with a website that I'm not going to repeat. AI chatbots keep your chat active and help you gain followers fast. Remove space at. I don't get the remove space thing. That's confusing. But the hell does that mean by that? But I do like the idea of AI chatbots. Like, that is actually something that I was considering. Not in that way. Basically have like a bot in the chat to send through automated messages for like topics of conversation and stuff. That was an idea that I had. I was considering like trying to write up a program for it at some point. I have no idea how to do that, but ChatGPT would absolutely fucking help. But something like that I reckon would be really useful for new streamers as well, because sometimes walking is hard, and that is basically a lot of what you have to do. And I was thinking, well, what's something that could help? And that would be a constant stream of questions or chat. And, you know, one of the issues with it is you don't have that constant streaming and that constant stream of people talking and stuff all the time. Because, you know, you're new, you don't really have anyone. Basically, you need to show your personality and stuff. And, you know, so when people click in, they don't click away straight away. They stick around, listen, watch, see what you like, see if you're the type of person that they're interested in watching, you know, all that sort of shit. But to get to that point, you have to not be, like, dead air. You will have people come in and chat with you and stuff, even if it is dead air. I have had that a few times. A lot of times, actually. But, you know, always talking and always being able to, like, just show that you're always talking is, like, always a good thing. So I was thinking, you know, have a chatbot type of thing, just constantly feed your questions into the chat. I didn't think that was such a bad bad idea. You can even set it up with stuff that you currently have, just like bot tricks as an example. Like, just off the top of my head, there are others, but you can like have automated messages go through, like whenever something happens in chat. I think you can edit it to say have stuff go through every 2 minutes or whatever. And if you're able to set, I think you can, I don't know if you can with bot tricks specifically, but set it up to rotate, questions and stuff. I thought that'd be a good way to help with the whole chat, not chatting, you not chatting and talking, filling dead air. That was an idea that I had. I think it's an okay idea, but at the same time, I feel like I'm not the first person to have this idea. So there's a possibility this already exists somewhere. Don't think it does, but someone also may have tried it. Also, thinking about it, it might be against some sort of terms of service if that hasn't been thought of, since could be inflating stuff with like statistics, I guess. I'm not too sure. I depending on the platform, of course, because depending on what platform you're on, they like look at chat messages to help with like affiliate and stuff. YouTube is fine. Twitch, I think, may have an issue with it if it's not easily decipherable as, tagged as a bot, and Kick, I think, would have an issue with it. Others, I'm not too sure on. TikTok, I do know that you get notification of how many people chatting in stream, but I don't know if they do any sort of metrics on that, like pushing up your content more than anything else. Also, not monetized from what I can tell on TikTok, because they don't really have anything outside of viewer gifts and subscriptions. They don't really have ad revenue, at least where I live. They do have like other stuff like the work with the artist thing, but a lot of it seems to be gifted base, whereas most other platforms you don't really have. I mean, it exists, but like it's not the main source of revenue. I mean, it is a huge source of revenue, but like there's like monetization like Twitch. You can run ads, YouTube runs ads, Kick, I don't know if it runs ads, but you can get into like an affiliate program where you get paid by the hour to stream. Most of it's just like ad revenue. TikTok doesn't have that, which could be why a lot of people actually go to TikTok, because you don't really get ads. I'm not too sure if you do. I mean, like with live streams, as far as I know, you don't get ads on TikTok. Or, not that I've seen anyway. Although I'm not too sure how much they actually try to push that sort of thing. There does definitely need to be more monetization options on TikTok, though. It would be handy if it had ads. I mean, that would be cool. But oh well, it is what it is. I mean, Twitter even has ads. Yeah, you have to sort of pay for like a subscription for that. But I mean, at least it has the option of ads. So, I mean, although TikTok has been pretty good lately, because I used to get a lot of random fucking... It might be because I'm swearing this, but I keep getting like, oh, your life has been blah 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 because you've been doing blah blah blah. They get shoes. Oh no, I thought the game like glitched out. What was I saying? Right, so it keep tagging me for sexual content. I feel like it's because whenever I swore, I used the word cock a lot, and balls, general genitalia. Usually when I was dying, and really annoying. So whenever I finish streaming, TikTok would be like, hey, you've been flagged for sexual content. And I'm like, how? I'm a dude sitting here with the headset on. Like, how is that getting flagged for sexual content? But then I thought on it and thought about the words that I was saying when I was swearing, because I paid attention to it. At the same point, I was like, you flagged spoken words, not other stuff, because I was like wondering how the fuck that worked. Because I also got flagged for on there for bullying. I was constantly dying and I was swearing at the boss, wishing death upon them. Because, yeah, so that happened. It was really annoying. But it is what it is, I guess. I wonder if I could use that as a TikTok short though, that'd be kind of funny. Anyway. Hi BuzzFan777. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, how the hell did I turn around? I was not meaning to turn around that far. Okay, so cleaning this, I don't know what that is, area, I suppose. Oh, chain. Wait, is that a chain? Yeah, it looks like a chain. I haven't played Warhammer, but can you like use that as like a weapon, like in well, basically every single martial arts movie where they have some sort of rope with something weighted on the end, like spin it around and like do all frickin' twirly acrobatics and shit. Because if you can, that would be cool. Don't know if it would fit the whole Warhammer mythos theme and stuff, but it'd be cool if you could do that, because it'd just be cool. Be like style points, like a style kill. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing in any game. A style kill. BuzzFan left apparently. Ow. I wonder if I scared him away by saying hello. So he sort of left after I said hello. I think he'd been here for a bit before that as well. I didn't get the notification. But one of the things I saw was to greet your viewers. I don't do that on TikTok because I'd probably be saying hi every 3 seconds, considering the way it sort of works. And you don't get told when people leave, just when they appear, so I don't actually know if I'd be saying hi to people a lot, and they'd actually hear it. That, and I'd constantly have to be looking down at my phone because I don't get notifications for those. Just see like a log. Although maybe you could say hi to people. But then I'd also have to be like, say hi to user, and then a whole bunch of fucking shit afterwards. So it wouldn't always work out. I think other people would feel left out if I don't say hi to some people and say hi to others. I don't know. Just random thoughts, I guess, popping in my head again. Now, there was something else that I saw in a video about how to... I mentioned it before, but it's like topic association, kind of like word association, but like you talk about something and something from that can be associated with another topic, then you transition into that. I'm working on that, but I don't know what to transition into and from. I guess I have done it a bit, actually. But sometimes I'm just not too sure what to transition into at certain points. Or, like, I think of a transition that I could transition into, but realize that my knowledge on that particular subject is severely lacking, so I can't really go much into it. Even though I would like to. Like, this obviously, tank, topic association, army, don't know much about that. Tank, then another association would be like the Navy and all the different sort of militaries in the world. I don't know much about them, so no. Also, just guns and ammunition in general. There's stuff I could transition into, but there's stuff that I don't know enough about to talk about for more than, this exists. Although, speaking of, I could transition that into Samuel Colt events in Supernatural, which I don't know how I can turn that into something beyond that, but that is something I could potentially do, I guess. I'm going to, but there's that. Okay, so I'm nearly done with this, but I'm missing a couple of things. Okay, where is the step ladder? Also, why the hell is that here? Ah, I have a step ladder. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Put you here. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now, get this in here. Damn it. Oh, actually. Okay. Front lights, stowed rods, rack adjusters. Front lights, I think that's that. Track adjusters, I'm not too sure what that is. And stowed rods, I'm going to guess something like those. But front lights were obviously that, because it's glowing. Okay. Then stowed rods. Stowed rods. So that was like, it'd have to be here, right? Because maybe not. No, I'm just gonna frickin' use this to like target it. Don't know why, but I was waiting for that to load. And I was loaded, then track adjusters. Ah, this. Okay. Stowed rods. I have a feeling I know what that is, but I don't know which one it is. Unless the one that I thought it wasn't doing what I thought. Is it these things? It is. Oh, it's one specific one. Ah, and I see there we go. Candia stands. Cadia stands. Yay, silver trophy. Alright, next job. Let's go. Church. Ah, fuck. Why did I say church? Canticle of the Iron Soul complete. It's a fucking canticle. Update. Tech Priest. It is as if the battle tank has emerged from its forged temple for the very first time. It is resurrected. Even the towhooks thirst for glory. I will advocate for your promotion to the rank of Engineer, along with further cybernetic replacement of your Biologica. Advice. In the interim, it would be sage of you to reflect upon the words of Lord Dogma Pulverus Gamma 6. That which cannot be trusted must be removed. Praise the Omnicia. Okay. Imperial Knight Paladin. There is a trophy related with this dude. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to check out, see what it is. Yeah, complete the tilt shield and tilt shield purity seals first. Alright. Chant of the Electromancer initiated. Task. Pardon me. Your next mission, Engineer, is the Ritual of Blessing for an Imperial Knight Paladin of House of Hawkshaw. Withdrawn from the notorious duty, combating redacted proof pending. Among the voted king swamps of the planet redacted classified, they have traversed the galaxy to spearhead the frontal assault on withheld strategic estimate B785. Description redacted excessive verbosity. This honorable Knight Paladin is an elite unit of prodigious power. Their importance to the battle ahead cannot be overstated. It is imperative that their machine spirit is purified and galvanized. Engineer Tyro 656, we're closely monitoring your work. It is time to prove that you are worthy of your title. Praise the ominous seer. And I completely fucked that up. The pronunciation at the end there. Not going to deny that. But alright. Wait for it to load. Continue. And bring up the tilt shield mount. Tilt shield? And tilt shield purity seal, so I can't get the mount. Okay. Okay, so that's that, and then the purity seals I'm going to go ahead and guess are the ones on it there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Obviously missing some stuff. Can I get in into here? Yes, I can. Okay. And then I just get this. Okay. I'm stuck. I'm not. Yes, I am. Only 81%. What the hell? How much am I missing from this? Ah, yes, I can climb something to get up here. Okay. Okay, can I actually jump onto the dude? And then yeah. This is actually more difficult than I thought it would be to clean a frickin' shield. Kind of annoying, but sure. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm gonna switch to the extension. And then there we go, the Emperor Protects trophy. Hooray. Yeah. Alright, switch to I'll go short extension because why not? And start off with feet. I wonder if this is going to be easy compared to other areas. It's a blade. Okay. Go ahead and get the feet. Because we're here, so why not? Okay, I kind of thought that that'd be sort of done. I see. Okay, there's stuff behind it. This may take a little longer than anticipated, considering there's a lot of little wee nooks and crannies on these paths here. Which is fine, just a little on the unexpected side. Yeah, it looks like it's a combination of two different like shields on there. Well, they're like mismatched. Just like you have two halves, but then the other half, like they've been switched sides. But I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's intentional. but it's just weird that it's like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with Stubby, so I actually frickin' shoot when I'm near close by. Then get a little way past. Obviously missing Titanic toe cleaned. Okay. I mean, I'd say that that's an accurate description of what this is. It is titanious. Titanious? Is that a word? I don't know. There's a word if it's not a word, then I'm making it a word. For the sake of why not. Okay. And then go and clean a log here. I, for some reason, forgot that there was another foot and thought that there was a whole other robot because I saw the other foot, the other toe. I'm thinking, fuck, there's two of these. But, yeah, there are 2 feet because why would there only be 1 foot? It's because I forgot that there would be another foot and I'm a little stupid and forgetful. I'm not stupid, but I am definitely most definitely forgetful on occasion. Anyway. Go ahead and clean this up. Clean that there. Okay. And then get inside of this. There. How's this one looking? Doing okay. And there we go. Alright. Okay, so that's part of it's more or less been done. But get this part here. I'm stuck on something. Stuck on the other foot. So annoying. But it's fine, I guess. There we go. Okay. Then get this here. And okay. Clean on through, get the fucking tank done. It's not a tank, it's a giant fucking mech that is fucking huge and fucking annoying to clean because it's got so many little fiddly bits and I'm just doing the feet so far. Oh my god. This is going to take forever. But it's fun. Because it's nice and relaxing. I guess. Okay. So the feet are done. Now do the, I don't know, other parts of this thing. Okay. I don't really have much of a plan now. It's basically do the feet and then sort of just make it up as I go along. I guess. I don't really have plans. I just have impulses. Do something and then once I've finished with that I don't really have anything else to move on to. Because that impulse is done. Finito. I might go up here and climb up the top. Maybe jump on the top of it and clean it that way. Does this do anything? No. Okay. Okay, I'm cleaning stuff. This is working out. Can I get the bottom of it? I can't, but I can get a lot of it here. Okay. I might just jump up on it and clean it that way. I guess, maybe, I don't know, this seems to be working out relatively well so far. So, is that black fucking tar? Hold on, can I? Mud grime carbon deposits. Okay. The Knights proved their fealty through the survival of the redacted protocol classified F266. Why do you tell me stuff if like half of it's classified? Like, I kind of miss out on a whole lot of story that you're telling. Yeah, the chamber of echoes with the sanctuary of the nutty stronghold. That makes me think of the Knight's Tale, which makes me think of Heath Ledger, which makes me think of him playing the joke, which makes me think that sucked he died. And people say that was the greatest performance of the Joker, which yes, but also, I really liked his portrayal in Gotham. That was really good. It was never stated to be the Joker though, but I just really, really liked that. And the like, dude who played Cal Kestis, cannot remember his real name, but it was bloody amazing. Really good. It was just really fucking amazingly awesome. Not really much else to say. I highly recommend watching Gotham, by the way. That's a pretty good show. Purely for the Joker. That was just really, really good. The other characters were good as well. Just, that was like the best, like, Joker origin story. Because it was actually a Joker origin story. And just really fucking amazing. There is probably some talk about like the movie Joker being good or whatever, but no, haven't seen it, not really interested. Because, yeah, like the best Joker performance in my opinion has already been done. And like a movie just about the Joker just seems kind of pointless. Especially an origin story, like going from that thing, I haven't seen much of it, but I have not heard good things from what I have heard. But just going from that to like Heath Ledger's Joker is just like, how the fuck did that work? Also, does Batman even exist in that universe? I don't actually know. Or if they're just doing Joker as like a standalone, which just seems pointless to me. But I don't know. Just thought. Okay, I just saw a name that appeared in my stream, and I feel like I know exactly who it is. But I'm not going to say because of the whole privacy thing, and I don't want to call them out on it, and I don't know if they're still there, but that is funny. If it's not, then the fact that they have their username is just really comedic. Yeah. Just funny. But it makes sense considering... Although the time doesn't make sense, I'd assume that he'd be asleep. Mars... Yeah, definitely assume that he'd be asleep. So maybe it's not. But then again... Who knows? Okay. Now that's another part of it cleaned. So continue on. This is yellow. Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that it was yellow, but yeah, I didn't realize it was yellow until like just this moment. That's super strange. Me not to not notice that. Okay. I'm hot. I'm gonna take off my frickin' jacket. Not jacket, fucking thing I'm wearing because I'm hot. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and thirsty. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see. What have we got here? Bronzy color. Okay, so this must be intentional, like a half bird thing. Really don't get it. It's not symmetrical. It's annoying. These are guys like, what? From what I've been able to gather, like some sort of machine? Guys, aren't machines like about math and stuff? And like, symmetry is important in math because there's like the whole golden ratio. Like, I don't get it. So, I remember seeing something somewhere. I might have it mixed up with something, so that there is that. But like, there's like the golden ratio in maths, and it's like a spiral. But I remember like looking at it. It's something to do with symmetry and shit. But I remember like looking at spiral, and like the way it went, it wasn't like concentric. It was like, I don't know, weird. I can't think about how to describe it, but it wasn't like a circle. It was like a circle, and it got like bigger in certain loops, but it didn't get bigger consistently. Yeah, I don't think I'm describing that very well at all. Like at all. Oh, that fell down. Alright, so clean the sword arm thing, I guess. Get this area. I'm at 35% cleaned. Pardon me. Let's have a look and see if I can get even more clean. Maybe I should probably start from like a certain spot, get everything I can, yeah, and then move on to the next part. I don't know. Maybe go around and get this here. Yes, I don't know. Okay, so I did get something clean. And dirt vision is on. Clean this, go through. Okay. Then clean that. Yay! I thought I had all the Titanic toes clean. What the hell? That surprised me. Maybe I'd missed one. Yeah, well. The commencement of the sacred ritual. Each young noble enters the room and occupies the restricted technology H002 of their night house. No idea what that means. Like, at all. Absolutely no idea. Process throughout the night that follows, the noble's mind fused with the neural network of the restricted technology. Okay, that just makes me think of Dollhouse, which was a fucking awesome show. Perhaps that sounds pleasant, it is not. I mean, I don't really know what you're talking about, and I mean, it doesn't not sound pleasant, it just sounds confusing. I don't know why it would be one or the other. So there's that. Just sounds like a thing. Although, if you are in a neural net, I mean, it would be pleasant, because it wouldn't be unpleasant, because everyone would sort of be able to pick up on what you're feeling and, like, thinking in a way. So if you're uncomfortable, technically everyone would be uncomfortable, no, and people wouldn't really want that, so that you might get kicked out if you're uncomfortable. Like, you'd have to have a certain aptitude for it, I'm guessing. I don't actually know, it depends on how it is. I have absolutely no idea. It's obviously something that we haven't done before, and it's all science fiction, so anything that I say is just purely based on guesswork and stuff. Although it's probably some sort of hell punishment or something in this world, and that's the way that you're referring to it as something unpleasant, maybe. Okay, cleaned a piston. Suppose. Then little wee metallic-y, springy pipe thing, I guess. I don't fucking know what that is. Okay. Clean this. Then clean that. Okay. Clean this, of course. Hmm. Yeah, I thought for some reason that was like a bunch of bullets going into it. Wait, that's not a frickin' gun. That's a gun. Ah, giant magazine. And a shield. Why is there a shield on a gun? That's weird. Unless it's protecting the ammo casing. The ammo case, I guess. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna go with short now. I think I need stubby at the moment. Okay. Clean the sword, clean the blades. Chainsaw blade. I feel like chainsaw blades are a space marine thing, unless it's just a Warhammer thing in general. Huh. And I have to task someone at some point, if I remember to. I don't know. I'll probably Google it maybe later. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know, it's something that I'm like curious about, but I don't know if I care enough about it to look it up at the moment, if that makes sense. Or if I'll remember to look it up later. Okay. Read by... Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Piston cleaned. And then... Bloody hell. So many like little teeny tiny weeny whiny bits in this that it's just really difficult to get cleaned. It's like all in little teeny tiny weeny whiny bits. I don't know why I keep saying teeny tiny weeny whiny, but it sounds funny, so why not? Okay. Alright, I will, I guess, clean up on this part what I can. I like jumping on it, but I don't know if that's going to work out in my favor or not. Also, frame decoration, okay. I'll see what I can get from here. Just looking straight ahead, basically eye level sort of shit. And then clean bits in here if I can. Each restricted technology stores experiences into a way that has ever graced it. I'm gonna say that's like a memory core. Or like a black box. Like I can use inference from stuff that I know. Rather knight the young nobles battle gets filled with forebears. Okay, yep, yeah, definitely some sort of genetic memory then. You make them. Well, I mean, I'm kind of curious now. If they are like fighting against the will of their forebears, does that just mean that their body is taken over by memory? They're more cognizant of the unreliability, the depression type process could be avoided. Ah, okay. I mean, normally it's not typical to like have more than one mind inside of a body, so maybe you can do that. It'd be fine. But what do I know? I'm just a human. Who doesn't have to frickin' worry about that sort of bullshit. Because my mind is my mind. I don't have to worry about fucking taken over by, I don't know, the mind of somebody else. At the moment, I'm sure that there'll probably be a way to hack minds in the future, like you do computer systems. It wouldn't surprise me if it's something that is being considered by like governments and shit for weapons, experimental weapons. I'm pretty sure they've already actually tried it now that I think about it. There was like that whole spending shit ton of money on like psychic research, and I'm sure that would have been one of the things that they thought of. Oh, and then there's the whole MK Ultra thing. So yeah, no, the government particularly the American government, would definitely consider hacking to get mind control. Mind control. That's totally something that they'll do based on their history, anyway. And again, you can't always use history to judge the actions of what they might do today, but I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that they would totally try that. Because, like, anyone would, you know? Not just them. Uh, this reminds me of a Zippo lighter, where the vent looks. Okay. Alright, I have done this top part. Oh no, there's some dirt around. Okay. Okay. Looks like I can go with you to move along. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely other spots that I need to get, but that's enough now. I'm trying to get the stuff along here that I've missed. Okay. Yes. Move along to that. Move along to there. Cockpit handle cleaned. Cool. Oh, is this actually getting anything? Not really. All that much. Oh shit, yes. I was hoping that I'd get on to, like, another part of you from a different position, so this works out. Oh yeah, I'm standing on, like, nothing. I'm defying physics again. Awesome. Okay. And as much as I can. Actually, that might work out. Okay. Just fucking go crazy, I guess. I am surprised by how fucking long this game is. Like, with all the trophies and stuff. Like, it is astounding how long this game's taken. And I still have, like, so much to do. Like, and I mean it in a good way, but I'm just so surprised by, like, how long it was. Because I saw, like, the trophy estimate, you know, time you spend the guy, I was thinking, nah, there's no way it's that long. Thinking, you know, that was like, that high purely because, you know, some of the trophies are rather difficult. And, you know, they might be more time consuming. But no, it's like the actual game is that time consuming. That surprises me. In a good way. I like a good grind. Like this. This is a good one. But just surprised that it's actually going to take an incredibly long time. Okay. Maybe. No. I forgot I could crouch. Sometimes I'm really dumb. And I forget things that are simple like that. Just so focused on not moving that I didn't want to screw anything up, that I forgot that I could do stuff like crouch. Okay. Oh shit, hello Mr. Gun. Okay. Alright. still quite a lot left to clean on you, isn't there? But got a lot of stuff sort of done in there, I'd say. Alright. Clean the inside of the barrel, and then clean. Yeah, battle barrel. Battle cannon barrel done. Okay. Now the shield thing, I guess. Or not. Okay. Upper leg piston cable clean, okay. Then move over a little bit, get that. Okay. And if I can, yeah. There we go, got a base thingy done. And then like trying to get as much of this as I can now. Just focus on this, and I can move on to, I know, like the next area. Yes. Ah. Okay. I actually didn't think of jumping on the leg because I didn't think it would work. I was just like, oh fuck it, I'll try it. And it worked. So, hooray. Okay. That looked like it only worked in that specific circumstance. Somehow. Now I can't get it to work again. Oh well. That's fine, I did what I could. I think I can get more again, maybe? Oh, yes. Yeah! Gotcha. Alright. Perfect. Now. Is that done? Yes. Okay, move along to this part. Get this, I don't know, piston area, I guess. And on there as well. Okay. Just hold on a moment. Where are we? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now that spot into there. You know, strangely, for some reason, I don't know why, but like, I keep thinking, right, because I did the whole fucking pretend I'm, like, I've roleplayed as a character, right, and like, I've been considering doing that again, but for some reason, I'm like, oh, what, it's embarrassing, but the thing is like, I don't get embarrassed, so I don't get where that's coming from. I think it's more because I'm like, trying to be more personable than, I don't know, imaginative. Although, I don't know. Could also just be I'm tired and I don't really have like the, I don't know, mental energy to pretend to be something else, I guess. I don't know. I just don't feel like it, basically. Even though I am considering it, if that makes sense. Yay, cutting chain is clean. I don't know. Because the thing is like, even if it is embarrassing, like that's sort of the point. Because embarrassment is good. Embarrassment can be viral. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm just going through thinking random thoughts. I'm gonna grab a drink because I'm thirsty. I'm actually quite thirsty. I say grab a drink, I mean more refill it. Refill my drink, which is definitely fucking empty. But yeah. So I sounded like I was gonna go ahead and say something there. But I didn't. I don't know. I know, it's something I've noticed is weird. That is strange, right? So, like because I streamed earlier as well, and I was basically talking non-stop for like an hour and a bit, and then I was slowly running out of things to say, but I still lasted for like another hour and a half, right? I was basically more or less talking through the whole stream for like 3 hours. What I was saying and stuff is, I did get stuck at one point. Then I went chat GPT to do Would You Rathers, and then realised I was being too quiet waiting for the Would You Rather to come through. So, skipped it, and then started talking again, and then stream fucked up. And I come back and stream again. And I have been talking, right? But I've noticed what to talk about. When I first come on to stream, first thing of the day, I have all this shit to say, I guess. Not shit, but I have a whole bunch to say. But as the stream goes on, I don't have stuff to say. But if I come back the next day, all of a sudden I have stuff to say again, and it's kind of why didn't I think of this stuff before? And I'm wondering if part of it is because, one, I was working, so, I had stuff happening between. But I also kind of wonder if it's just a sleep thing, just being well rested, or hell, not even well rested, but just rested, time between streams or whatever. But I don't know if that's makes sense or not. I mean, not makes sense, but I don't know if that's what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Oh my god! I meant to fucking equip it. Okay. I use the extra long one to get this up here. It's 76% done. Okay. Would that actually be an effective weapon? The frickin' arm? I mean, yes, it would be an effective weapon, but when you got, guns and shit, when you just, you're taking out by a gun if you're trying to run at someone with, a fucking chainsaw blade. Then again, close quarter... Nah, yeah, so bayonets, right, they made sense, because, they were literally stabby things, but chainsaws, they take a while to turn on. So, yeah, it might work in close quarter combat, but you get up to close quarter combat, you and this other dude are oh shit, enemy, right in front of me. And instead of going to attack each other, you go off to the side and pull a ripcord on a frickin' chainsaw blade. I don't see that being realistic. I don't think it would be very effective in real life, unless it's constantly going, but then you're giving away your position, because I'm assuming it's loud, because chainsaws are loud. Also, it's a huge waste of fuel, because a lot of them just run on fuel. There might be an electric chainsaw that I just don't know about. I would actually probably be a good idea, actually. If it doesn't exist, it should exist soon. Feel like better for the environment, and it'd be cheaper, like, to run because you just have to recharge it. Huh. I don't think there are fucking electric chainsaws. I've never seen one anywhere. I've heard of one. Have I? No, I used to have. Oh, no, that's a hedge trimmer. It's like an electric hedge trimmer. Oh, I know we used to have one, and, it broke. It didn't break, so, my mum's ex, he accidentally cut it while he was using it. Which reminds me of a really funny story, actually. So, my mum had a car once. Okay, she's had many cars, but, like, there was a specific car that she had, right? She and her partner had it. And got out of the, he got out of the car once and, like, left the handbrake off. So, you know, it started rolling forward. Anyway, he jumps in the car, slams his foot on the brake, but doesn't slam his foot on the brake, slams his foot on the accelerator. And what does the car do when you slam it into an accelerator? It accelerates. But what did he have the car in? He had it in fucking reverse. So what does the car do? Reverse into a fucking house. House was fine, car was totaled. And it wasn't even that bad. Like, it's like no one was injured. It wasn't that, like, it was totaled. It was like, the way it hit, like, cracked the chassis, I think, like, something underneath it. Because of the way that it hit the house, it just like, broke something underneath it. So, it would have cost, like, basically a new car to fix. So, yeah, I remember that happened. That was really funny. There were other issues with the car as well. So it wasn't just that, but, like, that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. Which, by the way, I never really got that meaning. How does a straw break a camel's back? Like, camels are pretty fucking strong. They are pack. Not pack as in a pack, but they are pack animals as in they can carry packs. Like, how does it make sense for them to, like, just run out of, like, fucking... Like, how does it be a straw that breaks a camel's back? It'd be, like, multiple straws. Also, probably not straw at all. I wonder, did someone, like, run an experiment on camels and just keep putting straw on them to see if their backs would eventually break? Like, where does the saying come from? Like, it's one of those ones that I don't see making sense. Like you say it all the time. I know that I say it plenty, but I don't actually know where it comes from. I don't know why that popped in my head. It just did as I was talking then. Okay. Can I do that? Yes. Okay. Then, alright. Okay. I'm going to stay here and clean what I can from this position. I think this is going relatively well. Better than I thought it would, I have to admit. I actually think this would work out as well as it is. I'm quite happy with the results. Alright. Drum pipe playing. Drum is a type of tobacco. Which I have smoked past. It's not a bad tobacco, but... Oh. Don't smoke. bad for you. And I know people say like vaping is bad for you, and I'm not going to deny those claims, but it is a hell of a lot better than smoking. I mean, I haven't smoked for a while, and like one of the first things I noticed when I quit, because I switched over to vaping, was I stopped. Like, there's something called a smoker's cough. I don't have that anymore. But like, your sense of smell and your sense of taste come back in ways that you don't expect, and like at random times, because you will smell stuff you didn't smell before. And I don't just mean smokers. You will just smell stuff. Sometimes those things do not smell good, but your smelling comes. Your sense of smell comes back. It's like so much better. I don't know if it's better than it was before you were smoking, because I smoked for a really long time. But yeah, it comes back and you can smell so much more of the world. Taste more, feel fitter, breathe easier. You can actually run, and when you collapse from exhaustion, it's not because you ran out of breath, it's just because you're unhealthy and you haven't run in a while and your legs hurt. I remember, I can't remember the reason why. Now I can't even remember who it was. But, it was this dude that came over, and I don't know what he did, but he did something like really offensive to someone. So, and then they ran out and drove off. So me and someone else who was here at the time, family friend, went to go chase after the car. For some reason, I have no idea why. So I remember running down the road, like full on sprinting, trying to catch up to the car. No idea what I would have done if I had have caught up. But I like just collapsed while running, because like that was the first time that I had actually run in years, and I had quit smoking at this point as well. So like I wasn't puffed out, but my legs, they were like fucking jelly. Like holy shit. I don't even know how far I ran. I don't know how fast I ran. Like I can't remember any of that. But I just thought, fucking hell. I feel like I didn't run that far either. Like I felt like when I was at school, I could have run that same distance and I would have been fine. But yeah. Just because, you know, if you quit smoking and you're healthier and your cardiovascular system is back to betterness, words, doesn't mean that you are all of a sudden super fit and can run a fucking marathon. I learned that day. Because I felt like I was sort of, I don't know, back to the way I was before I started smoking, super fit and shit. But yeah, no, I'm not a fit person. I mean, I'm fit. I wouldn't say like I'm unfit, but I am definitely not like I was when I was younger. And I'm happy with that. I don't care. That's what's like funny. I tried to chase after a fucking car because I thought I'd be able to keep pace with it. I could not. Could have been a motorcycle. Actually, might have been a motorcycle. Can't actually remember. But yeah. That was fun. It was a fun run though. Like, exhausted, everything at the end. There was a lot of fun running though. I do remember that. I do look at that memory with, well, happiness and fondness, strangely. Don't know why, but I do. Okay. There we go. Meant to push the other button. Okay, yeah, there is stuff on the end here. There we go. Chainsaw blade cleaned fully. Okay. Okay, I feel like I've got quite a fair bit of this done now. It's cool. Hold on a minute. Got so much in like little wee nooks and crannies. It's so freaking much. Guess that makes sense though, considering there's like fucking war machines. Right. Yeah, let's see. Dirt. Okay. I don't know if I can. That's spot there. Okay. Right. Yep. Then. Yep. Okay. Let's see what I can get in here. Okay. I forgot about this part. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff like tidied up. I reckon. Okay. Now, fuck. Jump over to here, jump over to here. Ah, shit. I saw there's dirt up the top that I missed that I could have grabbed there, but I didn't. Oh well. Just here. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Couple of spots. It's not quite. Okay. Oh, yes, that's good. Spots up here as well. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope, something happened. Oh, it didn't. Oh, shit. Damn it. Look. And there we go. Dirt. Okay. And is it fucking working on it? Huh. Wait. I forgot that I had this. Should help with getting certain things. Okay. Yeah. Helping. Okay. Can I please go up the fucking stairs? Thank you. Okay. God damn it. Stupid fucking TikTok. Okay, so quite a fair bit to do, but most of it should be relatively easy to get now. Huh. Awesome. There's another part. There is. Okay, I can go higher. Did not realize that until just now. Okay. Then we'll go. Okay. Interesting. Very. Okay, sweet, got that cleaned off. I think. Oh no, I was about to say I think that that's everything. Although it's very close to everything I can get in this particular level. Let's go up another one. Right, yes, there's some stuff there. Apparently I can go even higher. Because of course I can. Now, what is left? This area seems like it needs to be done. Does it? Yes, it does. There we go, exhaust cleaned. Ah, wait, does that mean both sides of the exhaust was cleaned? I only assume it does mean that. In which case, what do I have left? Ah, dirt there. And dirt there. Ah, there as well. Okay. I had dirt. Can you please move out of the way? Thank you. Okay. Oh, did I don't know how I did whatever the hell it was that I just did. Ah, and then, okay, looks like underneath the stuff needs to be cleaned now. Oh, hold on. The hell's left? Like, more than 3 thingies, I know that, because... Is that dirt? No, or am I imagining it? Huh. Damn it. Okay. What the fucking... What are you doing? Later. Okay. Huh. Okay. Huh. I legitimately cannot see what it is that I'm missing. Okay. Chest heavy stubber mount. That, okay. There we go. Cockpit hatch railings, helm, lower lid piston pipes. Okay. So, helm. Let me see. That's the helm. Cockpit hatch railings. This thingy? Okay, I'm gonna have to double check this because I'm not sure some of these items are cockpit hatch railings. Ah, fuck. I was right about what it was because I saw it glowing as I fell. It was really fucking... fucking... Okay. Stubby. Okay. And lower the primary piston pipes. I know, like, where these are, but I don't know which one it is. Okay. There we go. Sacristan's Duchy. Alright. Let's... Chant of the Electromancer complete. Engines here. It is glorious to see a night so illuminated. I feel its motive force yearn for its destiny. Update. I am told that our forces are now fully assembled, cleansed, and boarding for without strategic estimate B785. The night will spearhead the vanguard. It is vital the redacted heretical consider this our full force, whilst redempted dreadnought Zachiel is dropped behind enemy lines. Trust that we will soon hear of our momentous triumph. May the will of the Omniscient guide us all to a glorious end. Continue. Thunderhawk. Is there a trophy related to Thunderhawk? Oh, yay. I got to level 120 in Melbourne for fletching. So, superior skill cape. I am buying that. Where are we? Fletching. There we go. Then buy that one. Then back. Fletching. No new items, not fletching items. Then throw that on. There we go. Completely unrelated, but something I've been wanting to get for a while. Okay. Oops. So will I get to... Oh, it gets 99. That's fine. Ah! Why did I push that for? Thunderhawk. Is there a trophy related to this? Thunderhawk job. Complete the retro thrusters first. Okay, there it is. Oh, words. Chant of the Exalted Crusader initiated. Urgent engines here. A heroic Thunderhawk gunship of Adeptus Astartes. Chapter designation Blood Angels. What are Blood Angels? Has returned from the assault upon within strategic estimates B785, requiring your complex attention. Communications confirm that the restricted artifact H-class is on board, and the venerable Archmagus identity declassification level X563 is on standby to assess its viability. Objective: the gunship's exterior is befouled by noxious contaminants from the redacted heretical. Sensitive sanctification must occur before the vehicle is approached by the Archmagus. Data recordings taken from deployments at the assault will be relayed during your rites of cleansing. By will of the Omniscient, the tides of war may soon be turning in our favor. Start job. Okay. Yawn. Continue. So I want to get the retro thrusters first. So thrusters. There's 16 of them. What? Okay. Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay, so this one may take a little bit of time. Just this trophy by itself, like holy hell. Ah shit. Battle of the Power under pressure on every point visual confirmation might help to engage with redacted heretical. So you're telling me about a fight that's going on that I don't really need to know information about, and I just bring it on into the house orchestra. Okay. Dude, I'm a fucking power washer. I don't care about your wars. You're paying me to clean something. That's all I really need to know. Moving reserves away from protection. Okay. Diversion complete. Preparing for attempted dreadnought brothers Achiel and our battle brothers behind enemy lines. Okay, clean that one. Okay, I'm on the ground. Hmm. Okay, that's nice and clean. And then, hmm. Uh, nope. Why the hell are these so difficult to get clean? I got that one. And that one. Okay. Then this one here as well. Okay. Hmm. I know I've gone a little quiet, but it's because I'm trying to concentrate on getting the trophy because I don't want to screw shit up. Hmm. Got a little bit of hyperfocus going on with it. Ah, actually, that's a good point. Just thought of something I'm doing. I'm like, so now we can bring a mastery. Speed up. X2. Finish. Getting mastery on stuff. Okay. Have two here. Okay. Alright. And alright. This part. There we go. Alright. And yeah. And this one. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. And there. Oh, that's loud. Sure. Hmm. What am I missing? There's no like there we go. Oops. Okay. Alright. Moving along. There we go. And okay. There we go. Hmm. What have I got? What have I got again? There we go. Okay. Hmm. And okay. I think these are the last one. Yeah, this must be the last one, okay. And if it's not, then I have to go find where the other one is, because I have no idea where it would be. If it's not this one. Then the last one. There we go. Descend into shadow, rise into light. Alright. Done. Now I can go ahead and clean the actual ship. And let's go back to talking. Speaking of talking, that's just something that I was thinking about while I was cleaning about what to talk about. I was at EB Games today because, you know, buying stuff for everything. My new gaming setup and stuff. Not gaming setup, streaming setup. There's a few things that I got from there. But while I was there, like, I heard someone ask about, I think someone asked about a job, and dude there was just like, oh yeah, drop off your CV. So I asked about it because, well, I heard that there was a job being advertised, but I never actually saw anything. Granted, I didn't really pay attention to it. Probably a sign somewhere, but that was not my focus on going in there. I get hyper focused on stuff, and sometimes I miss obvious details if I'm like looking for something specific or looking at a specific something. Anyway, so asked the dude there, who I have known since I was fucking 12. He's been there a while. And apparently there's a few part-time positions, but there's also a manager position going there. And, well, kind of wondering if I should apply. Because, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to work there. Because, you know, EB Games, games store. Been like sort of wanting to work there since I was a kid, but I just never have. But like, I don't know the pays and stuff, and I don't know the hours. But the job that I have at the moment, I enjoy it. The pay is really, really good for what I do. And the hours are just like perfect. And I only have to work 4 days a week. And I don't have to work mornings, which is probably the greatest part of it. But I feel like if I did like apply for like a manager type position, I'd have to do early mornings. Although at the same time, you're a manager, so like I do know you have a certain amount of freedom in choosing the hours that you do. And so I don't know if like that's part of it, but you'd also have to always be on call for like sick calls, because I know you have to do that at my current job. So, you know, it's kind of like something that I really want to apply for. But considering where I am in my life now, my current job, I don't know about it. Purely because of the whole morning thing. And the fact that I might have to work 5 days, possibly even more, always be on call, which wouldn't be super bad, but it'd be kind of annoying when I'm streaming. That, and the dude there has been there for years, has like, he's an assistant manager at the moment. But I know that he's done like management before, and I know he's the guy that you call when you need help with stuff, so like I definitely have help in the form of him. And I'd finally be able to like get to see parts of the store that I'm not officially allowed to see, which I've like had a gander at when they leave doors open, because why not? But yeah, no, it's like something that I'd like to do. And I guess it used to be like a bit of a dream job of mine, but I've also heard things over the years, because ZB Games is basically GameStop, and I've heard like, if you love games, don't work here. It's not about games. Like I've heard that. Don't get into conversations with people about games and shit. So like that sort of has me also wondering if I actually want the job. But it's honestly like the hours side of things. Like I just don't know if I want it because of that. But plus, I need to write a CV. My CV's super fucking old and outdated at this point. I reckon it'd be a pretty good CV. especially if they consider like video game experience a good essential part of it. I'd probably ace that part of the job interview. Like, have you played games? Yes. How many? Well, I have over 3,000. Okay. You definitely qualify for the games part. But that'd be funny if I didn't. Like, I don't have enough games, and it'd be kind of funny if someone, like, got the job because they just had more games than I do. So I'm wondering how staff employee discounts. That'd be a curious question. What the hell? So I feel like I'd need to get more shelves, because I feel like if there is a bit of a staff discount, I could potentially like buy everything. And I already have a lot of games that I have on the backlog. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to work there though. I don't know, I guess it's something to consider looking at. I guess I'll work on the CV later on. Just to see what I come up with. You know, it doesn't hurt to apply and see, you know, what would happen. I do know that I'll be able to get a really, really good reference from an old boss of mine. Who basically pushed me into a management position. When he left, he wanted to make sure that I had it, and I did. So it'd be interesting. Oh. But, yeah. I don't know how well I do. I can be very blunt, which is fine if people don't care. But I do know in my early days I made more than one person cry by mistake. Because, yeah, just things happen. I wasn't even like mean or anything. I was just, I don't know. Yeah. I've grown since then. The other thing is, like, if it didn't work out, I'd always have a place where I currently work, so that wouldn't be an issue. But I don't think I'd have the position, not the position, the hours that I have, and I would want those back, so there's that side of it as well. Then it'd be management position. I'd have responsibilities. Don't like responsibilities. I like not having responsibilities. I mean, dude who's assistant manager who used to be a manager is like, I get why he's not a manager, because being a manager can suck. And since I don't know much about the job, I don't know how much it would suck there. And it could be fine, like, but I don't know, like, how hard bosses come down on you there. And the stories that I have heard about it is, you know, in the States, and they run their businesses very differently to what we do here, so not too sure what it'd be like. But it won't hurt to apply, I guess. And I was like, sort of thinking the other day, like, I've been in my current job for like 10 years, and I have heard somewhere, basically it's good to change like your profession like every 10 years for some reason. I can't remember the reason why, but I did read that it was like a good thing to do. And considering like it's been about 10 years that I've been working where I'm working, and you know, a job in a management position has opened up at somewhere that I have wanted to work for a while, it does seem like it wouldn't hurt to apply. But and I guess the whole worried about responsibility thing and it not being worth it, and like, you know, I'm comfortable where I am. I think that might have been why you're supposed to change your job every few years, is because you're not supposed to get comfortable or something. It might have been really, really horrible advice. But I remember saying it somewhere. I can't remember where, and I can't remember what it was in reference to specifically, but I remember it being a thing that you're supposed to do. Might have remembered it as bad advice as well. That's why I remember it. But yeah, I'll have a look at it later on. See what I can find out about the job, the position, potential pay, stuff like that. I feel like that'd be a huge deciding factor for it, is how much it pays. So you sort of have to weigh that against potential hours of responsibility that you have. And it is salaried, which is cool. Because that usually means potential, not promotion, a potential pay rise every year based on performance. And there's like potential overtime as well, which is cool. Pardon me. Don't know if there'd be a weekend thing. You'd probably have the weekends off, which I kind of wouldn't like, because I like having my weekends to myself. My weekends like working, then having like weekdays off, because you can get stuff done on weekdays. I don't know. Anyway. Also, they said basically hand your CV in, which is kind of annoying, so I have to print it off and walk it over. Okay, this is... Where am I? This is kind of taking a little longer than I anticipated. And I'm just trying to clean the fucking landing gear shit. Oh my god. Okay. Ah, there you are. Just looking for a way to get up. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and climb this. I did think I'd be able to jump over onto there from here, but looks like I'm a little too far away. Yep, too far away. Okay, I'm gonna need to find another way up. I mean, I can always just move that over. I don't want to. I might actually just do so. I just grab it. And... Okay. I jump onto it from here. I think I can. Yeah, I should be able to get up onto that wing. Can I fucking not get stuck on things, please? It's really annoying. Okay. Make sure this is nice and clean. Alright. There we go. Yeah. And turn around. There we go. Alright. I'm on the giant fucking ship. I'm gonna have a quick look at the trophies for this actually. Oh, okay, so this is the last one. Okay. Alright, that's cool. So this one's probably going to take a while then purely because it's the last one. Okay. Lift attack wing. What? I didn't know that was something I could do. Can I do that on both? I can. Okay. Probably going to be useful in some way later on. But now... Yeah, sweet. Does go there like I was hoping. Okay. What? Yeah. Alright. And guess I'm starting from the top, my way down, because why not? Okay. Alright. Okay. I think I'm just randomly cleaning wherever at the moment. Okay. Climb up the thingy, thank you. Oh, yes, no, okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Nope. Yes, there we go. Okay. That'll look out strategic estimate. Okay. Battle Brothers engagement confirmed. Okay. See why lifting this up would be useful. Get underneath it. Okay, going through and cleaning little bits and pieces that I have. starting to realize it's definitely advantageous to stick to one sort of area and work your way around to it. This way it's more, I don't know, cohesively done. So I'm going to go ahead and on the ground. Okay. There we go. Alright. And yeah. Okay. Yes. And there we go. All right. Fucking shit, this is a lot. I guess slowly work on bit by bit, right? Ship is very red. I like it. Red's a cool color. Anyway. This is more like a, from when I was figuring out color fucking thingies. This is like a fire brick red. Fire brick red? Fire engine. Fire engine red? I don't know. I remember it being fire brick. I don't think that was actually what it was called, but I remember it as fire brick. I was very tired when I was looking at freaking color things. It was for my beacons profile, like the color gradients, and fire brick red ended up being one of them at one point. I was like going around and looking at shit and ended up going in a bit of a circle at one point and ended up a very bright, I think it was fire brick red. Like, it was like this sort of a red. Whoa! Glitched out. Bit there. Oh, yawn. Underside armor cleaned. Hooray! Oh, okay. And front landing actuator clean. Okay. And piston clean. Okay, I think that's all that area is done. Here we go, front landing well clean. There we go, slowly getting things done. Alright. Okay. I know I've gone quiet, but I think it's 'cause I'm tired. I was just like thinking of like I did with EB games. Like there are so many things that I feel like I would do that you're not allowed to do purely because I did them when I was younger. I feel like I get into a lot of trouble for it. Basically, there's like age ratings on games, and it's not like, well, alcohol, where you can be like, it's fine with parental consent. I, and like, I just see myself in a position where like, I'm trying to, like, I'm like on a sale or something, and I'm like, going to sell like one of my favorite games, and it's like an R16 rating, and I haven't asked for ID because it's a video game, and yeah, age ratings on those is kind of stupid. And like, I end up selling like Dark Souls or something to a kid because it's just awesome. It's an awesome game, and I don't even think about the age rating because, well, I never have looked at the age rating on games, which, yeah, probably should. Anyway, but I'm usually pretty good with rules and regulations, but I can totally see myself like getting about something like that. Although now that I know that I'm aware of it, I probably would not do so, but I'll be like, oh dude, I would totally tell someone like if they're like under 16, be like, come back when you're 16, buy this game, it's fucking amazing. Or, you know, buy it on Trade Me where people don't ask for ID. Nope, probably not a good idea to say that. Now, ah, oh, oh, tired. Oh, okay. Quite tired, but it's fine. Yeah, cleaned you. Okay. I've got quite a bit done. Awesome. Okay. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and find that up now. Hey, ChatGPT, could you please find out for me how much a salaried management position pays at EB Games? See what it comes up with. Uh, there we go. Oh. I make more doing what I'm currently doing. Uh, can you look at management position in Christchurch? Um, Oh, okay. Assistant manager. Okay. There is potential for it to be slightly more, but uh, it was specifically a store manager. What other benefits come from the salaried position? What are benefits and perks? Staff discount, paid holidays, vacation, paid time off. That's the legal thing. Paid sick leave. That's good New Zealand law. Flexible working or flexibility in scheduling working arrangements. Casual dress. There is a uniform there. Greater responsibility, staffing. Okay. High expectations, workload. Okay. Okay. What would, based on what you said, can you tell me the approximate hourly rate for the store manager position? Um. Okay. So I am making more than the base one. Do you know how much flexibility there is in choosing your own hours? Um, mm, what else? Wait, expectations for full. Hours aren't reliable, but that's the lower. They're often locked into 40 hours a week, which is fine. But what I want to know is if I can do after. Oh, wait. So that'd be 6. So I could potentially start at 10. Alright, actually that's a good idea. Where is my pay slip from work? My most recent one. Just once. So I need to download that photo. Files. Okay. That is my current hourly rate and hours work a week. Hours that I work each week. Can you tell me how much that is a year? What? Okay, so that is incorrect. You have the incorrect numbers there. How the hell did it get the incorrect numbers there? I think I got it mixed up, my hours with the hourly rate mixed up. Okay. Thinking longer for a better answer. Taking a really long time for a better answer. Interesting. Bloody hell. Okay, side hatch emblem cleaned. Slowly getting everything done. Okay. No. How are you? What? What? No. Okay. You're absolutely super fucking wrong there. So, you do not have my correct hourly rate, and you do not have the correct rate and amount of hours that I work a week. That's what I meant by you have the wrong numbers. Like, they're just wrong. Yeah, those numbers are incorrect. So I do not make that much an hour, and I work 38 hours a week. So that's just completely fucking wrong. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, that is the correct number. However, as you can see from the amount that I've earned year to date, which would be from the 1st of April to the current date, you can see that the pay is a little higher. This is due to the fact that we get time and a half on public holidays. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay, yes, that is the correct amount that I get paid an hour. However, as you can also see from the amount that I've earned year to date, which is from April to that date, it is higher. This is due to the fact that I've worked public holidays and they are worth time and a half. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. That I knew. Mm. Hmm. This is taking a long fucking time. Cool. Clean something. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Hmm. Yes, please. Hmm. Yeah, no, fine. Hmm. Visual high salary. And keep trials closer. Yeah, I thought so. Almost, but hmm. Gonna go with extra long extension and see how this goes. Okay. keep rope cleaning places I've already cleaned. Which is kind of annoying, but no. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and in the stream, yeah, because, well, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I'm trying to keep in a good routine for this. But I'll be back tomorrow. So, yeah, as always, don't forget to subscribe and or follow. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Have anything to say, leave a comment down below. See you next one.